Happy Friday, Vibe Tribe. It's GoodVibes Cosentino. I hope you all had a wonderful week as I missed you guys Tuesday. And we're getting better at it. We're getting better at this. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. How you guys doing? Make sure you guys spread the love as I know I just got on. Let's see. I'm 6 minutes late. That's pretty good. Pretty good. You good? Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. I'm a turd. Love you. Of course, I had to be supervised by Sean. He had to supervise me. Hey, Vibe Tribe. So, here. I'm gonna need it. Hold on. We're getting our shit together still, as you can tell. Because technology is not easy. It is not easy. Everybody, hi Brenda, welcome Rhonda, Linda, Lauren, Barbara. You have sound, Barbara. I'm glad. Jessica, Benita, love the name. Diana. Nini, welcome. Ashley, Barbara, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I know. That's why I did it that way. Thank you. Thank you very much. Here.
I have no bra on.
Nobody's going to see you. It's hot in here. That's what that's
not you.
It's I can't think. Jane bought that for me.
Oh,
so nice. Jennifer, welcome. Thank you. Vala, welcome. Lisa, Lori. You guys new to the setup, Candy. So the last couple lives I've been doing it like this, just to get used to everything because this is difficult. This technology is not easy. And I look purple. Why does it look like that color? Sean needs to fix that. He doesn't have to fix it now. I'll leave it. I'll leave it for now because I'm not messing around with it. I feel like that's in my way. Sorry. We're trying to figure this out. Welcome, Holly. Happy Friday. Jaya, am I saying that right? Yes, I am. Jessica, Colleen, good evening. Good evening, guys. Happy Friday. Happy Vibe Tribe. So, if you guys, my son now is officially over and done with school. He's now an 8th grader. Yeah, today was the last day. Yeah, he was sick all week. So we've been home all week, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's been a hell of a week for me for sure. So that's why Tuesday, it was too much between sessions running like right through to the timing, and then him sick. It was back to we went to the doctors twice. Yeah, because he was on steroids, and then he got an earache, turned into an ear infection, and so then they put him on prednisone. Chris, welcome from Australia. We have so many Vibe Tribe members from Australia. Welcome back, Chris. Angie, Tabitha, Maureen, Jennifer, Vicky, Brenda, Lisa. Of course. Thank you, Lisa, for acknowledging. I do appreciate that. Luann, thank you. Carrie. So, if you guys are new to the Vibe Tribe, welcome. Make sure you spread the love. Right now, I am live on Twitch, which I don't really know that. Twitch is more for like a gaming thing, is what I believe. A gaming thing of what I believe. Like Nico.
What is that?
Yes, Nico. What is? Can I find out how to sign up? Can I find out how to get on it? Yeah, no, it's for like gamers, I believe, but there are a lot of people that go on there. So, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So spread it out, guys. I know that most people know that I'm usually late, so this is pretty early for us. So I'm doing better. Here. I want to make sure I can see because I can't, and these glasses are just a headband. That's all they are. Absolutely, we can write down your name. So if you're new, welcome to the Vibe Tribe. Like I was saying, Dawn Lehman is my moderator. So everybody, thank you, Dawn, for everything. And she's always on, no matter what. She takes all social media accounts ahead, so I don't deal with anything or see anything in that matter unless they bring it to my attention of validation. Um, Unless it has good vibes under it, then it is me. Other than that, she is just so on top of it, and I thank you very much. She's the one that answers the Good Vibes Cosentino page. She's the one that answers all of you guys very quickly, and I thank you for that. So be nice to her, because if you're not nice, you gotta go. And then I also have my lovely mother that you never know what's gonna come out of her mouth. So I do apologize ahead of time. You have to be 18 and over to be a part of this. We'll have to figure it out, Mom. That's like when David asked me one day at McDonald's, "Can you get me the gangbang?" And I said, it's like something McGangbang. And I texted him back. I said, and I thought he was joking. I said, "I'm sorry, I'm a one man or one woman person, you know." And he goes, "No, babe, ask it. It's on the menu." And I said, "No way, no way." And he goes, "Ask on the menu," and he's laughing. And it's a secret menu at McDonald's. This was like a million years ago, but it is. It's like it's chicken, hamburger. It's like a bunch of crap in one. It's disgusting. But yeah, that was a million years ago. Hi.
Yeah, I'll ask for that and I'll get arrested.
I know, right? Hi, Beth Con. Miss you. Love you. Irene, Lindsay, Corey, welcome. Irene, Luann, Kelsey. So within this, I am a medium. Before you want to go ahead and off, I what do you say? Every medium is different. So with within that, I just like to let everybody know I do not use cards. I don't use pendulums or anything in that matter. The only thing I use is my pen and my paper, and sometimes not even that. It just all depends on your loved ones and their energy. So I like to explain how I work so that way we can go into everything right away. There goes the dog, so I apologize for Bentley. Yeah, they're coming. They're coming.
They come after Diana.
No. I'm putting you in the way. I'm tiny. So within validation last week, you said, Mom, my mama said that that at this cemetery we needed to talk to Robert or Bob. We got there, and Bob is whom we had to speak to last week because he knew what was going on, and they moved my mom. The crazy part is he knew my mother and her family. They had a childhood crush on one another, and he put us in touch with who was in charge of what happened. We find out more tomorrow. We're going back to Kentucky to speak to who is in charge. Thank you so very much, Crystal. You're so welcome, and I'm so very sorry. I do remember that they were moving her mother's grave without their permission. Nobody gave them permission. Yeah, so I was like, no, you find out. I don't remember because I don't remember readings, and it's not because I don't love you guys. It's just because I'm in a different realm. Thank you, Jacqueline, so much for sharing. I do appreciate it. So let me go into how I work so then we can start going. So I see your loved ones on the other side, like I see me and you. I do see them in color. If they have a distinctive mark, or if you do in relation, they will show that to me, whether that's a scar, a beauty mark, a tattoo, a mustache. They get very close to me at times. Within this, they also place me in memories that only you and your loved ones would know. And the way that they do that, it's like me being in the corner of a room this way, seeing the memory, or depending on the energy, I say I'm in a helicopter, I really don't know. So I just say helicopter because I'm above looking down with your loved one. During memories, a lot of photos can come up, objects, different things in this light where you might not know right away, and that's okay. I'm never worried about it. This video is always up. It never goes down. It's always on Good Vibes Readings, Good Vibes Cosentino, and YouTube. It's everywhere at this point, so you can never miss it. You can also always go back to it with loved ones, so then they can help you if you don't have any friends and family on with you tonight. Within this as well, I can be a pain in the ass when it comes to memories because with objects, it's like putting something in my face like this, and I'm constantly moving it, but they're showing it to me continuously because there's something that they want me to describe to a T, literally. And if I can't find the words to describe it, I will always draw it and then tell you the color and the feeling of it, so that way you're able to have it. And what it really is when we find that photo that they described, and when I say photos, it could be 20 years old, this photo, to I've done it 45 years ago, these photos taken that were hidden in attics and basements. But when it comes to your attention, it's that, and that's your loved one going, love you, and gotcha, and us doing that right back to them. So that's why it's really important for me to do the photos and the objects, because it's only something that you and your family would know. And that's really what I do, is I go deep with your loved ones of only stuff that you guys would know, nothing I could possibly know. They will share dates. I'm never worried about dates, months, or names. Okay, so you might think, well, I know my family names, I know what's going on. Well, I'm very stern, because when they keep repeating it, it's for a reason. So I'll just say, go back to it. I'm never worried about it. And then, a couple days later, to later in the night, you're like, oh, I completely forgot. And so I always try to explain it the best way possible. So that way, when you go back to it, you're like, okay, all right. So you have that. And then they like to bring up things that are currently going on in your life right now. And I have symbols for everything, or else we would be here for a million hours. So within that, they will do this symbol for me if it's about your life right now that they don't want me publicly saying. So I will dance around the fact. Hi, Kate. I will dance around this fact and really say certain things that only you and I would both know, so then you understand that your loved ones are expressing that, because they're showing, I see, I know, and we're talking about it. So that's why they bring up only details that you and your loved ones would know. Within this, make sure friends and family are involved. Guys, if friends and family are involved, make sure that you go into cap locks when your name is called. It is all randomly chosen. You will see me look at mom. It's a little bit different in this setup. So now I'm legally deaf in my right ear, which is facing the wall. So I have to really look at her for that. But she's pretty loud. So I can hear it pretty well.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
You are loud as shit.
I'm loud. I have to scream because you're deaf in your right ear.
Yeah, exactly. And so is my husband. And my husband. So my kid's like, can anybody here in this house? My son, my poor son. Judy, welcome. Andrea, welcome. Yes, I can read another medium. Actually, I have a lot of mediums that come to me monthly. I do. A lot of mediums will say that they're blocked. I have never come across somebody that has been blocked from me. But good question. Good question. Because most people cannot read me. Most. I've only had one, and that was it. Welcome, welcome. Yes, and if you don't want to put this on your personal page, I completely understand. That's like a iffy thing. So I always say you can always like message it to somebody, and then that way they'll have this. And I do like you to know as well, that as you're commenting, it will show on Facebook. So and so is commenting on GoodVibes Cosentino Facebook page. Welcome, Alpha Mom. Welcome from Twitch. Welcome. Welcome to the Vibe Tribe family. And as we all know, again, I'm going to repeat, 18 and over only, okay? Thank you. I hope you have a great week too. I just saw that. Tito, I just saw that you said that. So thank you for coming in and giving some love. Awesome. Perfect. Thank you, Jenny. Yeah, we're getting ready for the podcast. So we're just trying to figure out, it's very difficult. As you can see in the corner of the room over here, that's my whiteboard that's filled with notes and a lot of arguing. Because my brother thinks he knows everything. Which he did come over 3 hours early to make sure you do this and this and this. Susan Price, welcome. Lisa, Lindsay, welcome. Will do. All right, so first one for Jody, welcome. Dusty, Ashley, first one for Patty, welcome from YouTube, welcome.
She's gone, Dawn.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
I do drink my coffee and I do smoke my vape. My vape is only nicotine. I know. Yeah, and there is a lag. Yes, there is a lag for me especially, so I do apologize for that as well. Aw, I understand completely. All right, so let's go. First one for Friday. You guys ready? Now that Mom stole my pen, I need my pen, Mom. Because I have like a million here, but they're if it works. I don't know. The other day, I was doing sessions. This poor man, I ran out of like 4 pens in one try. No. Okay. All right. All right. We're good. We're Gucci. We're Gucci. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you, Jody. This has always been my office. You just only see like a little corner of my office if you've had a session with me. I came home one day from. I see that. Congratulations. Does it leak? Oh.
I'm gonna take my fucking shirt off and David's
Oh, poor David.
That's all he needs.
Just hurry up and do it. He's not home yet.
I'll wait till he gets home.
I don't know when he's. Yeah. Here you go, David.
Yes, David.
Just hurry up. It's hot. It's so hot in here. And my room's always freezing. My room's always cold.
It's always fucking hot.
It's always hot in here. Just put it on. He's not even
right. Turn around.
Oh, like I'm gonna look. Bear with me, guys.
Oh, fuck my urine.
Do you have a piercing I don't know
about? You don't know. Like there's a gangbanger who knows.
Yeah, somebody's aware of it. Someone's aware of it.
And they have blue eyes.
I don't get
it's
that.
It's a private joke.
I was gonna say, I don't get that.
It's a private. God, because it's getting tighter.
You're fine. Let's go. Yeah, Patricia, ready, set, go.
Where the fuck is my earring? I just bought these.
We'll find it after. Let's go. Welcome,
all
Lindsay
right.
from Australia. Welcome. Welcome to the shit show.
Carmela General.
I love that name. Carmela
General.
General. You were first for Friday. Welcome, Wyatt, Jody. Beba, I hope I said that right. Biba, Brenda. Well, I'm looking at Brenda above. You're a hot mess. No, I don't know. I'm doing good, Wyatt. I hope you are as well. Welcome. Carmela, we're going to say the name 3 times.
Carmela General.
General. Carmela General. Really? Let the party begin, baby. Welcome, Neely. Welcome. I'll find it later.
Carmela.
I just do as many. So you have to. I do sessions all day long, and then I do the lives. So within that, I go as long as I can, and then after I do questions, that go much faster. Take the other one out. Carmela, where are you? Carmela. Okay, make sure you go into cap blocks. Okay, I got her. Awesome, perfect. All right, so I would have spelled your name wrong. I just need you. Where'd it go?
What, my urine?
No. Her name, Mom. You took it off as I put it on.
See, I'll do it.
Then.
What the hell happened to Carmela? Carmela.
K, right? K, yeah. Carmela. I just like to start with your name, and I show everybody that I start with your name. I know it's hard for you guys to see that kind of because I'm used to like this with my phone. Welcome, Holly B from Facebook. Welcome. Everybody, welcome from joining in. No mean faces or you're getting out of here. I see already. Angela, watch the mean faces over here. Just playing. Unless you forgot. I see you, girly. Good night, Tina. Good night, love. Okay. All right. Automatically, I'm really, really heavy in the chest. Okay. There's a few things going on. So I do have to acknowledge, and first and foremost, before you all know, I will stutter, and I apologize for stuttering. It's me getting communicated over. It's like being on the phone, and then somebody keeps calling your name, and you're like, I can't hear. So that's why I do stutter. I will close my eyes as well, and that's not to be rude. It's just for me to go deeper into what your loved ones are throwing and showing at me. Carmela, I do have two loved ones that are stepping forward. But as they're stepping forward, I'm also in the physical world with you, watching you. So there's a lot of heaviness and pressure around you. I do have to acknowledge that I have a loved one. The male is strong. So within the male, my heart is palpitating, which is my symbol that somebody had a prior heart attack or an underlying heart condition. It's kind of like it'll do this, like it'll palpitate. As it's doing that, it starts to go within my chest. But they're saying mom in big letters as well. So the male is guiding me to mom, mom in big letters. And big letters, which when they do big letters, it means I need to stay on top of. I need to express this and go through this with you. Welcome, guys. Much love. Thank you. Um,
Oh, it's nice you can see the person bigger now.
the 30, the third, I'm sorry, I keep stuttering because they keep talking over me. The third, they keep repeating, so the third can be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary, or something significant with the third of any month or March of any date. When I say this, please note that's our immediate family here in the physical world or loved ones that are on the other side. I don't. I can't let go of the heaviness. Welcome, Valerie from YouTube. Welcome, Val. I don't want to dismiss this. Yes, my husband and daughter. I'm so sorry. I will get stuffed up and automatically stuffed up now. My eyes look so low because the camera. It's sorry. I'm trying to make it closer so you're not so far away. So within this, ugh, it's so heavy. All right. So as I'm going through this, I'm with you. I'm with you, and that's why I said right in the beginning, with your loved ones, with the male and the female, there's a lot going on, and obviously with so much loss. It's hard to keep going. It's hard to keep going. I also just heard the 30th, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with the 30th. I do have to acknowledge that my mouth is getting watery, which is my symbol that there is a blood disorder within a loved one. When I say blood disorder, this form of it, the way that this symbol is giving me this, sorry, somebody won't stop. Would mean a certain any type of cancer. Um, 19 is very bold. Okay, so when they bolded out, right, when I heard mom really loud, mom, 19 is very bold, and that's just me highlighting, like darkening a number, just so I could show you. As I darken the number, that could be 19 years old, that could be 2019, January 9th, the 19th, 19 years ago, something 19 on a shirt. I can't dismiss it, and I don't like doing that, but when they like make it very large, I have to go with it. Again, I'm not worried about it, but there's so much going on the ground with you, and there's an R. I keep hearing an R name. Now I can't fully hear it just yet, so bear with me. But I do hear an R name, and I'll let you know in a little bit, in a moment, like when I can put it towards a female or a male, whether that's here or on the other side, but I have to get to it as I go through it. So, well, Vay, goodbye then. You didn't even get to hear it yet, asshole.
Tolerating this shit.
No, we're not. No, we're not. I work way too hard to hear damn shit from anybody. Chris. Okay, so I want to also stick to, oh man, Carmela. Like, it's just too much. It's too much, and that's why I'm like, ugh, ugh, like I can't stop breathing because it's so much. It's just too much going on. There's movement within your home, so like we're following you, and there's movement. And as I'm going through that, like I'm not moving up, but there's movement of like a smaller somewhere smaller. So whether I'm moving in with somebody or somebody's moving in with me, it's just been very, very tight for you and with you. I feel lost, like nobody's on my side. And then when I have somebody that's there for me, it's yelling. There's a lot of yelling around you, a lot of yelling. It's almost like having a female figure that just keeps barking, keeps barking. Sorry, sorry, give me 1 second. I just heard,
Hey, Todd.
I just heard Val. Hi, Todd. Thank you very much. Sheila, welcome.
True.
Yeah. August was just yelled as well. Birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with August. Um, there is also a date that just passed or is about to come up because they're giving me this that energized happy motion. That could be a birthday, death date, anniversary. Now we don't celebrate death dates or anniversaries. Birthdays are very hard for us because we are here, we grieve them. I know. Um, Within that, I like to just express they celebrate it because they're home. Um, who like to drink, because there is drinking going on. It is very heavy. The taste is really, really heavy with me, and I feel that like loopy feeling. It'll make me feel like I always tell people when you get to the ocean, the beginning of the ocean, and a wave crashes on you, that's what it'll make me feel like there's crashing going on. So I don't want to dismiss that loopy feeling, and I taste alcohol. There is actually a lot that's been around you your whole life. Your whole life, they're saying. So within not just what you went through with your immediate family, but as a kid, what you went through. And that has lingered, which it's almost like how much can a person take as I'm going in with you and like following through with your loved ones. It's so much going on. So much going on. um there's a name that sounds like, so I have I keep hearing Anne, but I want to put it with like Mariana or um Mariana. And it's Kathy Ann. Like I don't know what I keep wanting to say two names in one as I'm doing that, but I hear the Ann portion of it. Again, here or on the other side. I'm not worried about it right now, but I gotta go through it. Um I can't let go of this date that just passed or is about to come up, and it's got to be within a tight frame. So today is the third, I believe. So within the third, it would have to, yeah, we have to be within very close to this date because I'm very picky. Who are you living with right now, though? Because this is complete chaos. Like chaos. It's very chaotic. Um, it's not only my lower lobe is starting to bother me here. As my lower lobe starts to bother me, it's just a symbol that my head's going like this. It will feel like ever go on a roller coaster and your head bobs to each side as I have a stiff neck. Sorry. I do need to acknowledge though that that's the feeling I'm getting, which is a symbol of um, my body's going forward of like an accident of some sort. So I got a lot of loved ones that are throwing a lot of feelings at me. I keep hearing J as in James or Jimmy. Here or on the other side, I don't want to dismiss that, but there's a relationship that is I'm all over the place with, and it's not good for you. This is not good for you. It's a lot of tit for tat going on, and I'm in small corners, very small corners. So we are watching you, trying to make you have that step up. Like you got this. You got this on your own. My sons and their family. Okay, so I feel like the odd man out. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm left out and I'm the one that's going through so much, but it's I don't want you to feel like we don't want you to feel like that you almost like feel like you're the burden, like you're the one because it's always something with you. Well, I don't care what's going on with you. Like you need to let these things out and this is the reason I don't understand why I'm getting treated the way I'm getting treated. I really don't. Um this is too much. It Hold on, I don't want to let go. Please hold on to the Kathy, or excuse me, the like Mary Ann, or there's an MAR, like just hold on to the name and then the Ann portion of it. Not worried about it. Welcome, welcome. But I have to go through the emotions in every way possible. Um, and they're also saying that you're waiting on, so for income wise I feel like I'm waiting on something, so whether that's social security or disability, there's something where I'm waiting on income. More of welcome Heather, welcome guys, welcome in. We're just getting started, so no worries. Kathleen's my aunt, she passed away. Thank you, Miss Carmela, for validating that as well. Again, you have so much family members that are on the other side, it's overbearing. And then the family members that are in the physical world, I feel like I'm getting picked on. You know, like I like looks like that type of thing, and that's not fair to you because you can't. This happened at an early age with you where communication is not your best, and that's due to family. That's lack of really everybody pushing you kids aside as you guys were younger. Sorry, your brother keeps showing me a bike. I don't want to dismiss that because your brother keeps showing me this bike. And it's more relevant towards him being younger, just so you know that. But I want to make sure I get that out in a proper way. Whew-wee. And I keep seeing a patch as I'm going through this. So there's some type patches or patch. Sorry, I know I say crazy things, but it's for a really, really good reason. I promise you. The patches or patch, and I'm getting very dizzy. And again, um, I see patch. Your brother showed me a bike as if I was younger. So like a bicycle. As I got older, which I'm really not older because your brother had more chapters to go, there's a lot going on in between that as well. But the bike, I wouldn't say is like a is not a big boy bike. You know what I mean? And I think he's taking offense to that, but he's got a good personality because he's picking on you. Just like you would pick on him, he's doing the same thing. Um, your brother also makes me feel confined. So when I feel confined, that is my symbol that I was in tight corners. Um, that could be in relation to like a vehicle, um something with him to do with tight corners, courts, um, jail, rehab, a room. There's something I'm confined in. So he's just expressing and having me go through every detail and every emotion. He yelled the 17th. Just put that the way that I've been saying all day. It's okay. You go through it later. It's just important that I do that with you. It's a lot. So again, the patch and patches I want to keep with him as well. The way that he keeps showing me these things. I almost see like normally when I see a patch, it's a different type of job. I'll sit up tall, and then it's a different type of job where somebody's a firefighter, EMT, or police officer. This is type of a patch that I see differently. That's in relation to like a vest. So you asked about a bike or a bicycle, and I'm going, well, it could be both, but actually, to be honest with you, the photo he keeps showing me, he is younger. And when I say younger, he's um early teens, like mid-teens, um young, and he's always been into motors in general. He keeps saying like that makes his whole face light up. So there's something patch wise that has something to do with, if it's not you, it has something to do with the family that they did for him. I can't dismiss that. He said, and history is repeating itself, not with you, but within the family. History is repeating itself. My head is completely congested, as I know that I have head issues going on. And that's just in general as I'm connecting, okay? Welcome, welcome. So just hold on to it. And I want to make sure that I explained everything and expressed everything in the correct way. Know that we are watching over you. Know that the income that it's like sitting, like it's not moving and it's not going anywhere. Everything seems like it's just in a small space. It is going to get easier, but it's going to take a little more time because I hear that I have to go to more things to make sure that this does get approved in this way. Um, the arguments that are going on. Yes, Bo, you found me. The arguments that are going on is not necessary, and you have completely shut down. And that's not how we want to watch you live the rest of your life. We don't want to watch you live the rest of your life that way. So just um, please go back to this because it is important. Also, I was hearing that Chris sounding name, Chris. Within that sounding name, I want to make sure I want to put that more towards a female, okay? So like Crystal, Christine, Christina. It's very loud for me to do that. So I want to make sure I get that out and running for you, okay? So thank you very much for allowing me to read you. Thank you, Carmela. And I love the name. I love your name. Jody, you're not frozen. I see you. Welcome, Susan. Welcome. Shannon, welcome. Not question time yet, guys. Holly, welcome. Am I frozen on your end? Just come back in and out. We had internet issues all day because they're putting open fiber in the neighborhood, which is well, they finished it too, but it's now messing with my internet. Like, yeah. Cindy, welcome. Oh, Carmela, thank you for validating that. My sister passed away just before my husband for 2020. Her name was Chrislyn. Thank you for validating that. And that's exactly why I have to say it the way I hear it, and I had to put it towards a female. They made me I have a whole thing written on you. They made me go towards the female of it. I wasn't feeling the male. I had to feel more the female. You've lost so much so close in time. Not only this, it's overbearing. It's overbearing. Tragic losses to unexpected. It's just too much. And then people expect you to get off, like peel yourself off the couch and just hustle. Like, not everybody works that way, and you need to remind yourself that too. Like, you need time to breathe. um Losing a child, losing a sibling, losing anybody so close, every so close, it's so much. And so I know Jacqueline, my husband, he's a what does he do? I know there's a lot of storms. He does insurance claims. He's a independent contractor, so I know there's a lot going on. Hi, handsome. Speaking of my husband, I just saw hello, beautiful. Welcome, Mr. Good Vibes. Welcome. So Carmela, just remember that, as they want you to know that, like, they're watching all this, and don't forget about the head issues. Go back to that. I'm not worried about it. I just want to make sure it's we don't feel this way. Independent adjuster, excuse me. We don't feel this way, but it is important for me to validate it in that way. So thank you so much. And I can hear you saying that. Gosh, you're annoying, but I love you. Now you're getting all the hellos. Go ahead, Mom.
Okay. Kate Reed.
What was rude?
Oh, too bad, Logan. I was going to pick you, too.
What was rude?
Come on, Logan. What was rude? Logan, what was rude?
What? I don't understand. Love you too, baby. Aw, look at all everybody saying hello. I don't understand what was rude either, but it's okay. Why does everybody gotta be so soft, man?
And it's mostly the guys tonight.
I don't understand.
No, I like to pick you guys. Your mom?
No, he's saying your mom. What was mom being rude about? Saying stop because somebody keeps commenting? Is that it?
What was he rude about, Logan?
Obviously, he doesn't know. Welcome from Texas. I love doing my phone. Lisa, I understand. I understand exactly. Exactly. Well, we're all here for you. We're everybody. The Vibe Tribe. We stick together, and that's what we do. Obviously, we do have some people that have their panties in a wad sometimes, but that happens. We're only human. Let's go. I'm Vibe Tribe famous.
Kate Reed.
Kate Reed. Kate Reed. Awesome, Justine. That's what I like. Thank you. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we all work all day long. Like, we just want to have fun and relax, enjoy, laugh, cry. Like, just, like, really, let me fucking read. But that was rude. Like, okay, why? Because she said stop commenting when I politely ask everybody, and Dawn, I'm sure, just keeps saying it over and over again.
Over and over again.
Let's go, Mom. Kelly, you're funny. Kathleen Reed, awesome. Perfect. Welcome. I got you, Dawn. I know. That's what happens. Kathleen Reed. Okay, I want to make sure I have a new paper. Ooh, there's a lot of female energy around you. Ooh, speaking about how all tensions just rose to about male energy, all of a sudden it was female energy. So I do want to acknowledge okay, so hold on. Okay, so a rose was just thrown at me, which is my symbol. That somebody doesn't have to be rose, but named rose, lily, daisy, ivy, violet, or I'm attached to any type of flower. Um, Hence, not your photo. But I do want to acknowledge as I'm going into that. There's two names in one. Like I was saying with the other individual, the other lady right before you, there's two names in one that I cannot dismiss. I have to acknowledge that my chest is very heavy. it's actually affecting the back. So when my back, just so you guys know, if you're new how I work, I have symbols for everything. When my back starts to like poke, it will feel like a certain feeling back here. I know you can't really see. That means there's something going on within my lungs. My lungs. And it's very heavy. Very, very heavy. Um I have a maternal figure that is very stern. Okay, just heard the 24th, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant within the 24th. I also have to acknowledge that this side of my head is bothering me, which is my symbol of a blood disorder. However, when it's on the side, that is just my symbol of a blood clot, a mini stroke or several mini strokes, an aneurysm. There's something in my bloodstream that should not be there, and it's just my way of feeling and connecting. So I don't want to dismiss this as I'm going through it, okay? Because it is important. Um, I keep hearing the name John. Also, John, whether that's here or on the other side, John. I actually wanted to say Johnny, but I heard John. I'm not worried about the names, like I said in the beginning, but it's too overbearing. Um, there is a D female name also. D female name. Oh, that's very delicious. Who we? I feel like I'm missing like the love of my life too. That's why I'm getting very nauseous. Mrs. Reed, bear with me. How can I express this? So the I, when I feel like my my heart's like ripping out of my chest, it's just my symbol that um, somebody I spent time with, um, something's not right, not well, not right, not well. And then I tend to feel you on top of it because of that. So it's just important that I get it out in this way as I'm going through this. Welcome, relax, reflect, and rejuvenate with Posh. Welcome on YouTube. Um, I just heard April, which is really, really loud. April can be a birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with the month of April. I gotta be honest with you though, there's two things within April, and they're making me do a heart. Um, I'm not worried about the name John. Just hold on to it, okay? But I actually keep hearing Johnny, Johnny. Okay, not worried about it. For all I know, you can get a phone call tomorrow, and the person's name is John. It's just your loved ones guiding and expressing that they're around. So that's why I do this with them. But I have to remind all of you as I'm going through this, okay? It's not what you want to know, it's what you need to know today. So I
Who do you want to hear from?
that's irrelevant for what I'm trying to do though. That's irrelevant. That's for sessions. That's not no, actually what I'm doing now is what I do for sessions. Um there's a mail that's I'm getting April. Hold on, I'm not done. So April is a heart around it. Okay, so when I have April with a heart around it, like to the point where I'm starting to slur. So April with a heart means half for you, half for your family. So there's a special date in April that is making me feel this way, and then they do that as a confirmation. So I just like to make that very um broad as I go through that. The John, there is a John, or there's some type of John around that will come through. I'm not worried about it. Doesn't have to be on the other side, it could be around you. So I do have to make that very clear. Again, I'm not worried about it. It's just something that I have to make sure I repeat. Another male name, Bob or Robert. I can't stop with that either. Welcome, Cindy. Deanna, love the name. Have it, Megan. You too, love. You have a great weekend. Kathleen, if you don't want to talk to the maternal figure, my sister's Becky Reed.
Oh yeah, okay. No, there was somebody else that said, "Does that relax, rectify, and rejuvenate?" Is that who she is? That your sister Becky?
Got it.
All right.
So okay. Okay, so I can beat up. Okay, that's what I need.
Young.
Huh?
She looks very young too.
I can't see shit. Okay, so I need to know about. I need to know about the few things that I'm going through. Like I said, I feel like my heart has been ripped out of my chest, okay? And you both can help each other. That's perfect. Good evening, Mel. But I want to make sure I get this out. Welcome, Carol. So within this, April is that heart month. There's something special around April. Just remember, girls, okay, it's the birthday, death date, or anniversary here, immediate living, or on the other side. I got to repeat it just because sis is on with you now to assist. Okay, no problem. You're fine. You're good. I just want to make sure that you're able to roll in also. There's a lot going on. So there is a male individual that I was saying my heart feels like it's like ripped from me. Like, you know what I mean? I have that heartache feeling. Not only that, I did say the name John, which your sister doesn't know, and that's fine. I just have to make sure I repeat it for you as well. Um, my lower abdomen is starting to bother me. I mentioned the blood disorder, which she didn't validate. But my lower half is starting to bother me. So in my lower half in this area, so it'd be like my kidneys to my liver to my pancreas feeling within this way. I know, Kathleen, it's okay. It happens, hon. You can always go back to it. It's okay. You're put on the spot. I would be the same way. I do. Yes, she had a stroke. It's okay, Josie. I understand, love. um. Okay, so and then I also brought up lungs. Okay, my lungs were very tight, very very tight, and to the point where when they mess with my back, there's things going on within my lungs that I can't dismiss. So um heavy, not just heavy breathing, there's more to it because it's affecting my lungs and my chest area. It's just important that I get that out in the proper way. August is very loud. Birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with August here or on the other side. Please put that with your immediate family only. Okay, don't go for cousins out on me. Stay within the family because it is important. As I'm going through this. And that could be another thing for the both of you to remember. Okay, so your family and also your sister's family. Um, who has a total of 3 siblings? So is there 3 of you? Is there 3 on mom's side, 3 of dad's side, 3 children, like 3 grandchildren? I need to know the 3 children. So my children is that back of that bumper sticker that has husband, wife, kids, cats, dogs. That's my symbol. And I roll my eyes. And I'm sorry if you have it, if anybody has it. It's just I roll my eyes because that's my symbol. So I see it every day. But that keeps coming up. So I don't want to dismiss on who has 3 children. There's a reason for this. There's a reason. Um, and it could be from 0 to 100. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. 3 girls. Perfect. Thank you. Perfect. And again, I was saying in the beginning, I'm surrounded by women. I'm surrounded by so much going on.
You mentioned the gangbang. Oh,
oh yeah, yeah. Oh, they're just all coming out. They're all coming out. No, that they're because I feel it too. Also, though, with the sister, that my heart is like, um, it doesn't. This doesn't feel good. I feel like I've been dealing with a lot, and bear with me a second. Okay, so D, male name, D as in Dan, D as in David. Doesn't have to be either or, but there is a D male name also, which I said female D name. I did say that too. So my stepdad has lung issues. Okay, Kathleen. Um, with good night, Joy. Good night, love. Welcome, Brooklyn. I do need 3 generations always together. I heard then, and then there was two. So I'm a little confused as you said that. I just heard, and then there was two. So, sister's birthday. Thank you for validating that for me as well. Thank you. Perfect. Welcome from Canada. Welcome. Um, um, too much, too much damage. Too much damage. I do have a okay. So I do have a younger soul as I'm going through this, when I have a younger soul, that means taken too soon. I had more chapters to go. I feel very nauseous now. This has nothing to do with the stroke at all. I feel very nauseous, and not in a something's making me dizzy. Okay, where I feel again loopy, under the influence. So 3 of us. Correct. Correct. Um, there's something making me feel loopy, so I don't want to dismiss that. 27th birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with the 27th. Keep that within both all your families, all of you, okay? Because you're all tied together. That's how it works. Um, I do have a grandmother figure that's like Nan. I keep hearing Nan, as I'm going into that. So that's another thing. You have so many family members. Some are young and some are of age. And when I say of age, like, we we lived through a lot, and then some that I had more chapters to go. My lungs are really tight. Um, when it comes to your stepfather with lungs, is he getting the proper care for it, or is he being very stubborn on this? Because I have loved ones that are yelling, like they're being very stern with me to get to him. And that could be why everything is kind of thrown off, because we want to hear from a certain somebody, but things are focused on the ground. Um, I keep hearing, even with the other sister, I keep hearing
my
that.
dad died,
Thank you for validating that. Like, too young, very young. Um, and then with your stepdad, when it comes to lung issues, it's scary, and this would be another reason why this is coming back up. um the 11th. Okay, keep that as a date here or on the other side. Keep that with your own families, okay, as I'm going through this. But it is important. He has to switch docs 3 times. He had to switch doctors 3 times. Welcome. Yeah, it takes everybody a little bit different. They can come back to it. I'm never worried about it. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Um, what's the line down the middle? So when there's a line down the middle, there is a split going on, and that doesn't have to be a relationship. That could be within um siblings. It could be in general where actually I feel and see somebody that is thinking or just partaking in moving. So that's also another thing I am not dismissing. Matter of fact, your loved ones are making me like do this with my counter. Make sure that I knock some sense into you. That's what your father keeps saying. Knock sense into you. Oh yes, siblings. Um so with the motion of that going on, it's overtaking our own lives, and it's too much. And I don't want any kids fighting over anything. Son's birthday, thank you for validating that as well. I do appreciate that, Miss Kathleen. Also for your sisters for saying yes to siblings. Hi, Miss Judy. So it's just imperative that we get this and understand I need to put everything together. So Dad is making me scan around the room. I have the female maternal figure feeling making me scan around the room. And like, why are we arguing? Like, I understand it's always one out of the bunch. Like, it's always one out of the bunch, right? But it's senseless of the things that are going on. There is movement where I see siblings here, and then one is like veering this way. So I'm thinking about moving. Welcome for joining it. Welcome. Well, but sorry, your family's making me stutter. Thank you for joining. I'm starting to veer away. Also, I'm sitting up tall, which is my symbol that somebody has a different type of job or had a different type of job. So again, that could be a firefighter, a police officer, an EMT, works in the courthouse, a doctor, a lawyer, a different type of job, not an everyday job. I do need to acknowledge that, whether that's within our families as a whole, um, or somebody on the other side, but I cannot dismiss it because I got to get it out the way that I'm definitely, I'm not messing around. I'm not messing around. Um, Sorry. Exactly, sister moving in future. But we're not with your sister, like we're not done. I feel like we start the conversation and walks right off. We can't have that. Like, I don't want that for you kids. I don't. You're welcome, Jenna. Welcome, Samantha. Sherry, welcome in. I don't want this for you, and either of you, and I don't want it to affect your families either. I have there's too much going on, and it's fighting over everything and anything. I do see paperwork, so I do want to discuss the way that they'll show that they'll throw things in my face, and I keep getting paperwork. So that, ooh, I can't even, like, it keeps getting taken out of my mouth, like my breath. I do see you moving, Kathleen. I really do, but you're not the one that's running. Do you see what I'm saying? You're not the one that's running from things. A new start and a fresh start is exactly what I think would be perfect for you. Um, as soon as you can get there, you know what I mean. As soon as you can separate yourself, because there are things going on in each of your home lives that I don't want to put publicly, but that need to be addressed that your families are stating. So business is going well. Relax and reflect. I can't even speak right now. I said reflux. Welcome from Texas, Donna, Tina. Welcome. Um, rectify it. It's going good. There's something about second year. So I don't want to let go of second year. No, you're not, Kim. You're not. I don't want to let go of second year, whether it's towards your business or in general towards something like starting fresh on. Um, Sorry, I keep hearing Eddie or Edward. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, you go back to it. But there's a reason for everything. You too, Brittany. Have a wonderful, Lauren. You too. Have a wonderful weekend. So, welcome, Kimberly. So, within this, also, that's another thing that I keep hearing. There is a child on my side at the moment as well. So, somebody that had a miscarriage, abortion, or stillbirth, I do need to acknowledge that that child is being held by our loved ones. With your dad so young, he keeps yelling May and then putting a heart with May too. So April there was a heart, May there's a heart, which means special, and then I heard the 14th. Um, you don't have to put that together, but I need to make sure because there's 3 of you girls, so I need to make sure we keep it within our family, keep it within because there are 3 of you. Um, moving is the best thing, and business is good. It's just like a baby. We got to take care of it, and you've been doing well for this. There's something 2 years related though that I want to let go of with business. Um, Kathleen, with your disability, when it comes to your income and where you're at, I think I'm more tired of going to the doctors and getting that door slammed in my face than anything. When clearly it's very visible that not only is it physical but like mentally, and when we mentally shut down, it turns physical. And for me, I know that's how I am. Everything goes once I'm shut down. So there's a lot of things, and that's been going on for a long time also. Did they give you new doctors to go to just yet? I know. Did they give you new doctors? Because I see it. Uncle Eddie. Who's Uncle Eddie? Because please tell Kathleen. Kathleen, who is Eddie? Uncle Eddie, please. Yeah, is he single? But no, because Eddie, Edward, there's just it's a lot of names, and I can't. You know I'm annoying, but the Johnny and John, and I know you don't know, but it's too loud. It's too loud. My anniversary's in May. Perfect. I just saw that. Thank you for validating that as well. Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. My eyes were closed when I was doing it. No, it's okay. Hi, Summer. Love you. See you next week, Mama. Um, I do want to acknowledge though as I'm going through this. So again, us looking down, um, there's a lot of mixed emotions because within taking care of somebody, I'm watching all of us like flip flop through everything. And I mentioned paperwork. So as I mentioned paperwork, that's not only disability, Miss Kathleen. There's more towards movement, and I feel like once I move is when there's this fresh start. But I know it's not. It's not so close. I can touch it and taste it. It's a little further away. I also need to acknowledge, though, as I'm going into it, the paperwork is more towards mom and dad, and my stepdad. My lungs are so bad right now. It like my back is hurting really bad, which is my lungs and chest area. So you kids, and I'm calling you kids because that's what they're saying, have been through a lot. And speaking of kids, there's something going on with. So your father says one of my grandchildren. There's something going
My
on.
aunt's husband. That's who Eddie is.
Your aunt, the Aunt Kathleen, or Aunt the aunt that I mentioned.
Yes, he has scar tissue on his mind.
It's just too much. The paperwork needs to be in order. I'm being told it needs to be in order now. There's no putting it off. It needs to get together now. As a medium, I will not. I don't play God, so I don't say, "Oh, this is what's going to happen next." I don't do that. I am just being told paperwork needs to be done. Also, when it comes to one of the kiddos, something's going on within schooling, and I keep hearing IEP. So there needs to be more attention towards schooling, like towards schooling. I also keep looking down, and I see scrubs, which is my symbol that somebody is learning to become work in that type of industry. I don't have to, even in a hospital, we have to wear scrubs, even if we're a janitor. But I have this where I need to get it out in the open. Gotcha. I know what it is. Perfect. Relax. That's all I want to make sure is that you guys understand that without me like blatantly saying it, because I understand there's so much involvement with everybody that we don't want to step on anybody's toes. I understand completely. And Kathleen, I understand as well. I get it. I'm just confused because I know I thought I mentioned a name and she said my aunt, and then I asked.
That was Eddie. It was Uncle Eddie, and that was their aunt's husband.
Well, right, I understand that, but there was like more to that than I wanted. There was more to that. Aunt Pauline and Uncle Eddie. Don't forget, as I'm going into this different type of job, also, okay? Whether on the other side or within, they could be retired for all. I just have to make sure I get it out because it's as we're getting more in that dad side, and that's on dad. Uncle or Aunt Pauline and Uncle Eddie are on dad's side. Thank you for validating that as well. He's so heavily around all of you, which I don't blame because there's so much to watch. There's so much to go through. Um, good night, love. Did she say go listen to what? Welcome, Nicolette. Michelle, welcome. Tiana, welcome. So within the business, keep that straight. Also, can you remember the D the the D mail name? Um also I kept hearing Bob or Robert. So that was slashed. And then 2 years paperwork, 2 years, 2 years. And that could be within disability as well, Miss Kathleen. So I want to make sure I get that out also. I thank you for allowing me to read you. What I'm just gonna do, considering Uncle Danny. Oh, if I pulling teeth
I
sometimes.
hate that. I know.
It's like pulling teeth. I want this thing. I want you guys to go back to it because there's so much to be. I just kicked everything around. There's so much to be said and done. The blood issue when it comes to the mini strokes or the aneurysm, like we were stating. There's a lot going on, and all of us are all over. Then when it comes to two siblings in particular, we get into this, and then it's like one just takes off. Um, Kathleen, I don't want you to feel like you like. So with Dad, he keeps saying, "I don't want you to feel like you're a burden to anybody in the family." Which again, mentally turns to physical, physical turns to mental, and he's bringing that up with you. Like you're doing the best that you can of what you have in your hand, and so use that up. Use that up. Don't outsource. Keep what you have going on. He had an aneurysm. Thank you for validating that as well. And I'm so sorry. I do thank you very much for allowing me to do that. Go back to this and just go through all of it. It is a lot. But I'm glad that you did come on to help Kathleen because there's so much to go through. And don't forget the name Johnny for the third millionth time. I know I'm annoying, but it's something.
Uncle John.
And no, it's not. It's something to do within the family, and it could be with the other sibling, and that's why. But there's just something I can't dismiss about it. So hold that. It's just us watching, and with your business, keep doing your thing. Keep doing it. Really. Um, Something 2 year related. Also heard November. It is a lot. Yes, Kathleen, and that's why I was mentioning you. That's why I called you out in particularly when it came to like just only use what you have in your hand. Don't outsource. Nobody's looking in on you like, oh, here we go. It's always something with Kathleen. Always something with Kathleen. Well, not everybody always feels wonderful like everybody else, and I get that. You're so welcome. Relax, rectify, and rejuvenate with Posh. You're welcome. Thank you so much, too. Thank you very much. And Miss Kathleen, you too. Just remember, there are two new doctors when it comes to disability. They're saying two new doctors with disability.
It's a long process. So
Thank you, Devorah. Welcome, Dewana. It is.
After 5 years, it took me.
Yeah, it's
5 years.
I have an unsettling like gut. I don't feel good. Nicolette, you couldn't have said it any better. It is not just you. And I'm looking straight at you. It is not just you. Um, it has been a really rough week for me. Very rough week. I hope you do too. Lisa, yes, you did. I know you did. No, I know. You're good. Somebody hit the angry face. I'm like, how dare you? It's on here. Angela.
You can see who does it now.
Yeah, I can see who does it. Now you're really fucked. So I get hi Robin with two B's, and you know why I always say that. I'm with you. We This week has just been like, yes, love you too better, can hear better. Hang in there, Dana. Thank you so much, and thank you for coming on. Thank you for being part of my family, the Vibe Tribe. I do appreciate it so very much. But yeah, man, thank you so much, Jasmine. This week it's like, ugh, and I tried my hardest. Sessions all week, and then I come in here and I'm like, I hang up and I feel good, and then I go out there to get more coffee because that's what I do. I literally run down, get a drink, come back up for my next one if I even have time, and and then something goes on where something's not working. Like I said, they're messing with the internet here. So that's been messing up, and that's definitely a bummer. But if you got my email this week, my email was surrounded by, like, not negativity, but it was surrounded by a very tough week in everything: family, friends, um, spouses or exes. I mean, it had everybody and everything included. So that's why I know this shit. It was just all of us, including myself, that it was for myself as well.
Everybody has to understand. You're only human. You know, you've been through a lot of traumatic things too.
Still going through it too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it is. It's hard. Welcome from Virginia,
And then
Michigan.
I moved away from you. 2 seconds.
2 whole seconds. It's been a roller coaster for sure. It's in the water. That's what I always say, Devorah. I'm like, what's in the fucking water? What's going on in the water?
I had COVID too, and I had pneumonia.
No, you don't. You don't have COVID.
I had COVID.
Oh, you had it. I was like, you don't have it.
It's a rough week. I found out I had COVID. Don't freak out. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm a heavy smoker, and I lived through it. You'll be fine.
She did freak out, but don't freak out.
Well, I did because I thought I was going to die.
Yeah. You'll be okay. Good. Relax. And that's what I told. Oh, Steph, I'm so sorry. Let me tell you, I just had a client pass the other day too. I just had a client pass the other day, and it broke my heart. I hate to hear that. You guys only know me on GoodVibes Cosentino for like 2 years because, November will be 2 years, I think. But I've been doing this on Facebook or the internet for 8 years. So I've started with nobody watching. And with that, I've met such amazing, beautiful individuals that really understand. And that's the thing. And Mom is right. Is you have COVID shit. You're okay. Nobody freak out. You're okay. But thank you. Thank you. It's hot as balls in here. It is very hot in here. Open the door.
You want to go again?
Yeah, he's not gonna. He's not gonna do anything. He'll just sit by your feet. Big time. He's right at the door for you. Yeah, it's been very tough. And like Mom said, I have a lot going on, like personally, that I can't say, and things that we yeah. And then some things that you all do know, and it hits me just like everybody else. It really does. Nicolette, it will. We can do that. Yeah, let's do that because it feels like it's very slow for people, me reading today, like too slow when I've had amazing sessions all week, and then I get on here like, what the fuck is going on? So yeah, absolutely. Oh, Candy, I know. Thank you. You're welcome, Kathleen. You're so welcome. Bentley's at the door. He's in here. He's obsessed with Mommy. He loves Mommy. I swear they smell like he's got to smell.
He goes out and smokes with me.
He does. If you say, I don't even want to say it. He goes right out. He knows. So okay, let me go. We can do question time. Thank you. All right, let's get it pumping. Go ahead, guys. Let's go. We'll call a name and then I'll go into it. Welcome, Tammy. Anything from me. There's a male around you. Mm-mm. There's something. No, really, there's something about a male around you in general that is stressing me out. I clicked on it, Mom. No, it's okay. That is stressing me out. I also heard March, birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with March. I don't want to dismiss that nor let that go as I'm going through it. Like I don't know what's right or wrong at this point, and I feel like I keep getting told things are like you're messing up, you're messing up, you're messing up. You're not. It's just the way that they don't like it done. You need to understand that this later on could turn to something that can affect you in the future of trusting others. I just want to make that very clear. And I'm not talking about somebody on the other side. I'm talking about somebody that's tied to you right now. Okay, so this is why my dad died in March. So this is why he's bringing out about a male that's that's in the physical world, that I'm question marking because you're my girl. So of course I'm going to question things that are around you and people, like what they're not physically doing but mentally doing, and it's very rough, very very rough. Um what we're going to do is we'll pin it and then I'll read it just so you guys know that. I feel as if I'm not the same person and I just can't get through this. I got me in a bad place and bad thoughts. Can you give me some guidance that will help me have closure, please? I think since this, I'm highly sensitive. I don't know. All of a sudden, I had a younger male figure come right to my face, and he's very, when I say broad, it means like he's tall and has like shoulder, I don't know, he's very lengthy. He's just tall and lengthy. He keeps showing me that. I keep hearing rye or bry, and I'm sorry for that. That Y will always stand out to me, so it could be tie as well. Rye, bry, or tie. Just stick to that. Um, Here or on the other side. The events that have happened are like not in threes, they're in like four and fives with you. What? That was. What are you doing? Yeah, what happened, Mom? No. No, where did she wrote a validation. Lisa did. Let's I know, but I think you'll get it. I completely understand. That's what I'm saying is there's so much to this. September. I'm attached to September with you as well. Birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with September. Um, when it comes to September, so like I said, everything happens in threes. With you and I, it's like four or five things. And it's almost like you're afraid to turn around because what else is going to happen? The male here is too much. The male on the other side, um, is making me feel loopy. So I know that there's things going on within my system that shouldn't be there. He is apologizing, in reference to like, no, I love and adore you. The same feeling I have, in referencing to my brother is the same feeling that I have with your loved one on the other side. And to the point where I don't want to crack down. Like I'm going to try my hardest to not do that with you. Um, there is a different type of name, Lisa. Also, I keep hearing. I'm not worried about it, but can you remember Devin? Devin. Not worried about the name. It is a straight name, and that is not a common name. So I just Devin. Devin. It's keeps rotating. Just hold this for me. Now, the spot where he says you're at, where you lay your head at night, it's kind of undisrupted. It's disrupted feeling. See how much better that feels now? It's yeah, it's disrupted. So, somebody's trying to get in your way. What? Today was my sister's birthday. Great day. Oh, I'm so glad, Kathleen. Thank you for giving me that opportunity as well to read you and your other sister. I'm glad she was able to come on to the YouTube platform to do that. Diane, yeah. I emailed you back. Thank you so much for it. It's huge. I was just showing my brother it. It's over here.
God, that's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So nice. Thank you so much for that.
Very sweet. So cool.
It's really cool.
I didn't know that was my uncle's name. Leroy.
Leroy. Where The only hold on. The only family member I've ever lost was mad at me when they passed anything for me. It bothers me daily. Justine. No, I wasn't mad at you. I was mad at myself. I was mad at myself for creating. Oh my god, I'm going to go all into this. I'm so sorry, Justine, because all of a sudden it was like this fire. I was mad at myself. It was nothing against you. And to be honest with you, I have a switch that's like my mother has a switch where she's oh yay, and then all of a sudden everybody watch out. Like we'll text each other like she's on. It's true. It's she like she's in a mood. Like watch out now, or show them a call and be like just call mom and I'm like or I'm doing that. Will you fucking call her? I can't take this. There's a lot going on and it's the same way, and that's what happened. It's the normal routine that we're used to, and then I pass, so I don't have the opportunity to be like I didn't mean to say you, I didn't mean to say that. And so that's who we are in nature. That's our dynamic. I don't want you to think that I'm up here going, oh man, that's not what it is. um I do need to acknowledge as well, Justine, I keep hearing the name like Trish. And that could be our immediate family living or our loved ones on the other side. And that could be short for Patricia or Trisha. I just keep hearing Trish. I'm not worried about it, but I just want to make sure I get that out in the open. December is very loud. Birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with December. Um, there are two loved ones. There's a male and then there's a female. Now the male is the one that's like I'm getting irritated, but he says he's getting irritated because of the female, so they're going back and forth. But this is our dynamic, so I don't want you to think that at all. Matter of fact, we're very proud of you because you just started something new for yourself. Like you just started something very new for you to climb that ladder. And you might not have completed it just yet, but you're in the mix of completing it this year. Like this is done. Like you're doing something for yourself. I actually feel like I'm working in a different, I don't know why they said ward, but like different section of where you normally work. You just bought a house too. Congratulations. See, we're watching you do this. And you see the dynamic of the family. Like I get that. We get that. I get that so much. So I don't want you to think that I left you like they keep saying muted. Uh-oh, what happened to me? Where'd I go? Where'd I go?
You're on my phone.
You can see me?
Oh, now you go.
Hold on, guys. I know it's gotta be. They could probably hear me still. Hmm. Can you guys hear me? We can hear you, just not see you. That's so weird. I don't know what to do. Hold on, bear with me. Does my
Well, what I can do is I'll pick people.
it
How
goes?
about that?
Hold on, mom. Let me try something.
Okay.
Bear with me, guys.
Yeah, they can hear.
Just bear with me. No, it's the internet. I'm gonna freak out. I can't. This is not okay. I'm gonna cry. Talk about ending of my week. Vicky, yes. Vicky, yes. But I told you we're gonna go through another process. There's another process. I can see you guys. Well, I can see your comments.
Yeah, she can see me.
I don't know what's.
Just keep, talking.
I'm gonna cry.
They're still asking questions. Huh?
I know. I'm gonna cry. This is like not the good. This. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. Um. It's 11:11, and nobody
Make
can.
a wish. You wish that she
I
would come
wish I
back.
can be back on. I don't understand this. It's a whack job.
If it stops beeping, just
I do have a PO box. I saw somebody say that if you get the weekly emails, it's on at right at the bottom. I make a wish. I actually pray. I know you can still hear me, but this is like I don't know what I.
oh wait.
That was just me doing that. I did the intro. That's me.
They can watch you upside down.
I'm upside down. You guys can watch me upside down. What is this? Is okay. Sorry guys. I'm very disoriented now. It's fine. It's okay. It's just this is exactly what I'm talking about.
It's all new, right?
No, it's not even that. It's just it's the week in general. Somebody was they're all on point about this week being. When will I get news about my job? Oh, click the app on the camera.
Yeah.
It says connected.
Is it on? Is there an on and off switch?
No. It says connected. Like everything's connected. That's why I did that. You said Patricia. My husband said that was the name of my nurse when I was in the ICU. See, Justine, we're watching, and like where you're at right now. Look, you're only gonna come back from this. You're coming back from this. I understand what you're going through. That's what you're going through is a big part of my life. It's I've always been surrounded by it. And if you know my story, then you know. And I don't have to say too much during that with you, but you need to know that not only your loved ones, but for your loved ones on the other side, but when it comes to your family, they're there behind you. And I know you feel like you let them down when you misbehave, quotation mark, even though you can't see me. I'm acting like you can see me. Um, that's not the case. It's not. And you're trying each day. You got to take each day second by second, not day by day. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. Um, You're welcome. You are very welcome. Nini, the job interview. There's something when it came to 3. So there's something where I saw first job interview, second, and then training. So there was something about training. Okay, so when will I get the news about the job interview? I interviewed for. Okay, because I told you about the interview. Is that correct? Only because you have that distinctive name. So I remember the job interview. Then I get the call, which is like another interview, but it's not. It's like just to prep you about the job. Hold on, bear with me, because I want to go a Tuesday. Like it's right around the block, literally right around the corner. So bear with me on that. Ashley, I don't know. This is just what's happening to me right now of all times, just because it's me. I found out my daughter. Is it the internet? And my husband just said, "Fuck." See, he's going through shit too. Something's going on. No, he doesn't. He's not like that. Well, he's used to us being on. Hold on, I need to see what she. I just saw somebody say something about their daughter, and I tapped in immediately with that. Son and test coming. Find the daughter one if you can, mommy. Thank you. Jody, son and test coming. Yes, the hold on, I keep hearing a sounding name. So that could be like Kevin or Kyle. I'm not worried about it, but just hold that and hold it for around you in general, not just with your boy. The test coming up. Hold on, I keep hearing the 8th. And that's like coming up wise, not like August, but there's the 8th that I want to stick to. Cheryl Davis, anything from me from my loved one. Um, Wait, did I read that wrong? Cindy Davis, excuse me. There's a strong female presence around you. It feels maternal. Um, she keeps saying, "Where do you keep going? Visiting." Hold on, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me, because I'm getting lost myself with this. Hang on there. Hang on. Because somebody did go in caps for me to see. Um, okay. New Debbie, you have on there, Mom. New job, sorry. Oh, I didn't either. Okay, so something this I see there's something with kids, but I don't see like teaching. It's more of like a highlight. Um, so when I say there's kids around, it doesn't have to be like toddlers. It's just there is kiddos around in general. That's important that I want to make sure that you have and you understand that this may be something that you're not used to, but or have sometimes always the patience for, but you're going to learn to grow to love what you do. Cuz I'm getting a little bit antsy with you. I'm getting very antsy. And I know at this point it's like I'll take anything, but I have a little time where I want to do more. You're really good with your hands and crafts. They keep like smiling and saying crafts as well. Jody, don't worry about the name. Don't worry about the name. Just remember the Kyle or Kevin. Okay, that's why I'm doing it that way. I just want to make sure because we go into a store tomorrow, we hear that name. It's just our loved one following us and guiding us to why they're bringing it up right now. It happens to me every single day. Um, yes, I had a meet and greet to tour the unit last Friday. They said I would hear something this week and heard nothing, thought they changed their minds. No, Nini, no. No, no, no. Um Tuesday. You're meant to this is what you're meant to do is to travel. You have all of Nini, you have all of everything in row to do this. Your background, you don't have any, I should say, baggage. You have everything to keep going, everything. So don't dismiss this at all with yourself, okay? I don't want you to let go of it. It's important. Um, it's really important. So Tuesday, I keep trying to mess with this so I can. All right, I'm trying. Bear with me, guys. Um, not shit.
Like cut his bowl off front of him.
What happened? Brenda, can you tell me? Um, my granddaughter is gonna be okay. She's only 13. I found out yesterday her 6-year-old boyfriend is abusing her. I'm very mad that her dad is letting her date a 16-year-old. I understand about that. Look, I always dated like idiots that were older than me too, because I don't know, I attracted that type always. And mom would always say, "Well, I'll always be right," or whatever it is. And she was always right, always right. And I'll only admit that now, of course, but I didn't then. With the abusing, that goes way too far. Because I'm surprised
Yeah, your son.
your no her dad.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's not wanting to beat the shit out of this kid. And that's what I'm saying. Like within your family, I'm actually scared that somebody else is gonna find this out, and that's it. But the other thing is with your granddaughter, there's a lot of ups and downs with her as it is. I'm trying to hold on to her, and she's growing. I have a 13-year-old boy, and I always say thank God he's not a female, because I pick him up from school and they look like they're my age. They really do. And so it's terrifying. Um, I am really upset with her father as well. Yeah. Not even the point of okay, dating, that's up to you and your family. So don't get me wrong. But when it comes to abuse in any way, physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually, whatever it is abuse is abuse. And I don't know how the dad's even putting up with this shit. Second, she's sneaking the phone. Something's sneaking. I'm acting like you guys can see me. I apologize, but she's sneak well, yeah, but no. She's sneaking. Like I see her like texting almost, but if it's not the phone, it would be like an iPad, or there's something different that she is trying to get around besides her dad's really not doing anything. He like let the kid in, like, hey bud, like that's what he's doing. Hold on. Yeah, no, that's for a different time, ladies and gentlemen. Seriously, there's been many things that did anyone did you answer? Sorry, sound went out. Just found out my daughter is doing drugs. Do you see her getting help soon? I'm very worried for her. Cool, yeah. She's been doing it for some time. So okay, so as I'm going into you and your daughter, she has been doing this for some time. The thing is, it's getting uncontrollably now. Like she had it under control then, she does not now, and that's the scary part about it. Um, he will pass that test with flying colors, but he will pass that test. Jody, I wanted to answer you. Yes, he will, but with flying colors, he's got it. He's got it. Um, sorry, I do apologize, Miss Morrison. She thought she had a grip on it, and she completely lost it to the point where her job is slipping. Where she had a good job, and now she's reverting to something different, but it's not like at my age it was, you go to strip clubs and that's what you did. I guess like for my generation, I didn't do that, by the way, but in my generation, well, now these everybody has like phones and internet and stuff. Something's a little bit weird with that also. um she has two people that give her money constantly that is not from family members. That's another thing. There is it sounds like Miguel, like Michael, but Miguel, and then an Anthony. And you can put that with your family or put it around her. I'm gonna be honest, I had a knot in my stomach when I mentioned the M name, um, male M name. So I just want to put that in. Belly's growling.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't growl.
I know.
Um,
He's looking around. Couldn't believe it. Oh, it's not. It's not.
no, that's not snoring.
My dog will lie off.
Yeah, that's not snoring. And Miss Morrison, just know that we're all here for you. You are not alone, okay? You are not alone. Jennifer asked about buying a new vehicle. Um, like when I go into your score, you're almost there. So I don't see why they would turn you down. The one you have now is like running on fumes, and I've been there. I have been there. But I see you flip, like I see you getting a higher amount, and you're really surprised that you're getting a higher amount for it. Take it, get it checked in, like just for the hell of it. Like see what they say at a car dealership. Also, um, like Car Guru. I know that may sound weird, but I did that just to check, and my credit score is terrible because I let people run my credit score off the map when I was younger. Not my husband, guys, not my husband. But other than that, with your score, you're like right there enough to get a vehicle. So you might not get a truck, but a new car, like a car in general, you will be getting. So you're right there. You're right there. Nada, I hope I said that right. Your dad is so funny. He just came in. He just came in. The transmission slipping, by the way. He just came in and he actually tapped on Miss Jennifer's thing and said her transmission. So he was speaking through her for her, which I would wanted you to know that because most loved ones don't do that. But your dad is all smiles with you. He also keeps saying congratulations, congratulations. So within congratulating, there is new within your family, and I do see new life. Within new life, somebody has a surprise coming. My right side of my temple is bothering me. Not that our loved ones feel that way. It's just my way of guiding as I go through that to go through things with me. Sorry, I'm starting to stutter really bad because he's strong. So forgive me on this. There's a J name around you and your family that he keeps trying to say. Can't fully hear it. He does have like this accent. Jennifer, the transmission is already. Well, what does it say? Use the arrow. The transmission is already gone. The truck can't be driven. Okay, so that's what I'm saying is don't worry about that. The Car Guru. That's another reason why I'm bringing up the Car Guru. Put the VIN number in. I don't care if you get $1,500. You get something for it. Go to the scrapyard. Just found out she's pregnant. Awesome! Congratulations. That's Dad letting me know. To let you know that he's aware that we have new life coming into the family, which there's another female coming into the family, by the way. Beautiful baby. Beautiful baby. He just showed me a pink blanket. That's why I said that within and for you. But Jennifer, there's something 1,500, whether that's for the new car or in general. I do want to acknowledge that. Welcome on Twitch. I do appreciate it. I do want to acknowledge that, okay? 1,500, 1,500. Just keep that in your head. 1,500. Oh, that's terrible. When will I get my son's ashes? Um, he just said you have oh gosh, you have a time coming up also that's Ugh, um, there is a date coming up, and it's gonna be right when you get receive. I always say the shell of our bodies because our souls are with us. They're home and within us. But I do want to acknowledge that there's a date, mommy. There's a date, mommy. Um, Everything is mommy, mommy. He just said the 12th also. That could be of any month. Just hold on to that for me, okay? The front of my head started to bother me and went all the way down the back of my lower lobe. I know you can't see me, so I'm trying to describe it the best as possible. He also grabbed my chain, like on my around my neck, that I do want to acknowledge. Um, there's something with my chain. My chain, like it's not a big necklace. It's very thin, very thin. And he keeps putting it underneath his shirt, like almost to hide, but to show me that he is wearing it. Well, I had a reading where what it was missing. They couldn't find their child. They couldn't find their child's ashes at the funeral home. No,
Oh
they
my
were lost.
God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tina Babina, you hear your name? Why do I hear my name called when I'm alone? Let me tell you, because you have strong-willed women around you. And they all try to get your attention. It's not just women though, because there is one male. I heard, uh, like a Roger, Roger. Um, there's a Mare or Mar. I also want to acknowledge that Mare or Mar, like Mary or Maria. It's just that the way that I'm saying it, and I apologize. Again, I'm talking like you guys can look at me in the eyes, and I apologize for that. Love you. Be careful, mom. Tell Sean that this happened because he has a session, so he's not gonna watch. But as I'm doing this, Miss Tina, I do need to acknowledge also with you that the side of my temple is starting to bother me, which is my symbol of a blood disorder or something significant within blood uh, blood clot, mini stroke, aneurysm. Also, you do have a loved one that my eyes are clicking, and when my eyes click, that is my symbol that somebody has Alzheimer's or dementia or early set on, like they didn't want to fully, which who does want to acknowledge that, but fully get that out there in the open. Oh, so 5/7 is for you. Do you have anything on May 7th? By the way, May 7th. Good night, Dwayne. I don't know what's going on with this, so I'm just going for it. Just and it does. Everything's plugged in. It does. And I'm trying. I'm gonna cry, but I'm trying. I am trying. It's not hot. Like I don't understand. I don't get it. Sure, Tiana. Ooh, there's a there's a female in my face with her finger like, no, I refuse to have you let. Nope, no, 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 no. You are not going to struggle with my loss. You are not going to struggle with my loss. Um, I just heard May, birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with May. Also, I do need to acknowledge that she keeps karate chopping, which I can't even show you, but I do want to acknowledge that within the karate chopping, that means my birthday, death date, or anniversary is close to somebody else's birthday, death date, or anniversary. It's just something that I want to acknowledge and get out in the open with you. Um, and I'll give you an example of July 30th is my brother's unfortunately passing date, and my birthday is August 25th, so it's within that month time span. Or it could be a loved one's birthday and death date within the same month. But I want to get that out for you so that way you can have it. You can go back to it. You better start writing. They're showing me your hands up and down. You need to write. You need to write. Miss Susan, please, I'm literally 63 and begging for a health scan. Okay, bear with me. I'm gonna health scan you. Okay. Her birthday's also beginning of May. Thank you for validating that. Love you, Paliman. Okay, excuse me, Suzanne. I'm sorry you guys can't hear me. This, as we were all talking about our week. It was lovely. Probably died. That's probably right. Probably, because they're probably telling me it's that this week. Hold on. Miss Susan, I do need to acknowledge it's like my lower back, almost where your kidneys are, is bothering me. Then when I wake up in the morning, it's like my shoulder to shoulder, but where my chest is, like hurts. Like it hurts. Have you been tested for diabetes? Also, your thyroid is completely out of whack as I'm doing that. You are welcome. You are so welcome, and welcome to the Vibe Tribe. Okay. Normally, I have a camera on me, so I apologize. This sucks. But normally I have a camera on me. Even if I do stop camera, I'm afraid of what it's gonna do. Um, but that is making everything out of whack. Welcome for the first time. Janice, just so you know, this is normally not how this goes. But something's going on right now. My grandmother, both our birthdays were in May. We just lost her. Her husband is in the hospital. Is he going to be okay? He has heart palpitations. He's got things going on within his heart, and I do see oxygen. He keeps fighting the oxygen. So make sure you stick to the oxygen with him, she said. He is very stubborn. Miss Susan, I hope you heard that. Okay, I need your thyroid checked ASAP. I don't see any red. When I see something red, that's like a oh shit. But I'm not getting that with you. It's more everything's green where we can fix this and get this adjusted. Guys, I'm just gonna put my intro on for now as I talk if you're okay with that. Yeah, I'll just put my intro on. That should be just fine. Um, so within that aspect, hold on. Miss Diana, will I be living with my husband or daughter or both when we move? I see you jumping. So I have from one, I'm moving from one to the other. But only for a little bit. Only for a little bit. I actually like settled down. Um, things are very tense with you and your husband. But it's tense because everything around and surrounding you. Um, you do have a younger soul around you that's guiding you, and your daughter's more than welcome to have you come in. I get that. Like, I good night, Rebecca. Thank you so much. Good night, love. But I do want to acknowledge that as I'm going through this, she needs her own space too, mom. But she, of course, is going to let you come in. Um, we will have. this together. We are going to do this and make this together. Um, I see you with your, I see your daughter mainly right now. Okay. The 19 is very loud and bold. Okay, Miss Diana? And where'd you go? And what happened in this? Why am I getting this team? What happened? Do you see me needing an urgent care before doctor appointment 16th? Um, well, you've been hanging on for this for a while. Where's my calendar? Hold on, bear with me, okay? Let me see this. Bear with me. Let me look at my calendar real quick because I have to look at the dates. So, ooh, I don't know because something's around the 9th with you that it's almost like I'm dragging. I'm dragging. You by the 9th, which is Thursday, there's a lot going on. So I do want to make sure I get that very clear and open that there's so much to do with that. It's a lot. It is a lot. Just keep us updated, okay? Keep us updated. And I'm so sorry guys that you can't see me. This hurts me just as much as this is like ridiculous. You're very welcome, of course. Bear with me. Bear with me. Um you're like it's not even like letting me move up and down. I'm gonna cry. Julie, Miss Julie Rogers, I'm so sorry. I have the same thing and it's so difficult because you know how many times I've had the door slammed in my face? And I was 16, and that was then. It was very difficult. Um, and they didn't know what was going on with me until somebody opened me up to figure out she's got a lot going on. And so for you, the 10 years, I see another 10 years, and I don't want you to dwell on that. You're taking it step by step as much as you can. And I'm sorry that you have to go through the same doorways. I'm very blessed that I found a doctor that helped me. But there's still things that are going on with me, and they don't know. And everything is blamed on that. So something can seriously be going wrong with us, and is blamed on that. But as I did a body scan for you, by the way, it is just a chronic pain condition, unfortunately, disease, and I'm so sorry for that. I really am. I'm here for all of you, just so you know that. And if you guys are new, just know I normally don't do it this way. I usually have a camera in my face, and this is you all know how I am. What the hell is this? Is someone knocking stuff over and trying to get my attention? It's like as soon as I click something, it goes so far down. Anna, it's a male. I wouldn't say attention, they're just saying hello. It's a male. And as soon as I walk into your home, I notice. So, like, if I walk into your home and I look, I wish you could see me, but you can't. I'm so sorry. On the right hand side, there's something that keeps knocking off on the right hand side. So I walk into your home, and whatever is on the right hand side, whether it's like a like I'm putting stuff on it. You know, there's knickknacks on it. something keeps pulling from there. Kelly, Dan, I have court on the June 16th. Am I going to be okay? Also, I feel like my mom or sis is watching. They're well, everybody's watching you, Kelly. They've been watching to make sure that everything goes smoothly, and I know it's so difficult. Um, Everything is gonna be just okay, and you've been waiting for this for a very long time. This is your time to shine, and you need to remember that. I know you're a ball of nerves. This is your time to shine, and I'm grinding my teeth. I'm grinding my teeth, my girl. um, I had Miss Susan. Thank you again. As I had 3 surgeries and the fibromyalgia, same thing I have, but the exhaustion too much. Yep, I understand completely. That is exactly what I have, amongst other things that you have very similar things to me as well. I am so sorry, but you got it. I have had so many surgery at only 35 that they will not open me up anymore. They literally looked at me, my husband, and said, "Nope, you are too dangerous to open up. We will not touch you." I have a copy of my stepdad's services on my shelf to the right with crystals and things. Mm. Have you noticed things have been turned? Not so much disrupted, but turned. And I wish you could see me, but like slanted. I would keep a lookout for that, okay? Samantha Cross, should I continue with what I'm doing or go for a real job? Continue what you're doing because that's making you happy. And now I know nowadays it's like, okay, die, great. Well, it's making me happy, but I'm really scrounging up. Well, everything takes time. Um, the first year or two, it's slow and then it picks up. And I really enjoy it. It is expensive and you do have to rely on yourself. And everybody thinks, oh, a job, my own, my own company is going to go in and you work just as hard with that. And however, this is something that you always saw. Well, you didn't see, you kind of fell into this, they're saying, but you can't see yourself not doing this anymore. If you, aka, get a real job, quotation mark, which is not true because you are doing a real job, hun, I want to make sure that you understand you're going to be miserable. You're going to be miserable. Jody, you said that as in Kevin or Kyle, but my dad's name is Carmine. Yes, that could be it. Absolutely. Absolutely. The absolutely. I just use that as example so that way everybody has it in that way. Carmine. And I love that name, by the way. Um he just he patted me on the forearm, which is my symbol of like when they pat me in a certain area. He just showed me a spiritual tattoo. I don't know who has a spiritual tattoo in reference towards like whether he did or somebody has one. Now it doesn't have to be anything of Catholic or Christian, but they'll show me like praying hands or a rosary. It could be when it comes to that. It could be even a quote. But he keeps doing that towards his arm, and then I saw like when it's really pretty when somebody has it on their shoulder, like just a saying. That's another thing I keep seeing. So just hold that for me as he's showing me that. Trisha, was my sister's death accidental or suicide? Oh my god, we're all. Thank you, Miss Susan. Oh gosh, you all are like me. I'm so sorry. Trisha, this was accidental. Look, she goes, I was down. And she calls you sissy, by the way. She said, sis, I was down. I was down. I was down on my luck. And right before that, she had a conversation with somebody that it really sounded like really crappy, she said, and it made it even worse. But then to come on and go through the emotions and watch what I did, there was a 3 week period that everybody was holding their breath with her because we didn't know. My son has a cross. My son has a cross on his forearm. Where'd it go? I just saw that validation. Shit. Sorry, guys. I like to make sure I get validations as I read in between to make sure. I saw that Carmen's grandson. Okay, my son has a cross on his forearm, and my husband has praying hands and verse from the Bible on his forearms as well. Thank you, Jody, for validating that for me. I do appreciate it. Both men in your lives now. Do you see why he's doing that? Both men in your lives. Um, but Cisco's Trisha, Cisco's, when it comes to this, there was things 3 weeks leading up to 2 days leading up that made this look really bad on my part. And when it comes to that, I don't want you to think, um, I don't want you to think at all that there is malicious intent. There wasn't. I was low, I was down. Um, I was just in this cycle, sis. I was just in this cycle. And you were in this cycle with me at one time or another too. She goes, "Don't worry. The secrets stay with me." And then she winked. She's a very, very beautiful and cute at the same time. She's making me laugh. She's making my dimples go. So I want to make that very clear, even though you can't see me. Um, Monica, hey hun, last week you said you read what? Hey, hun, last week you read my spouse, and I went back to watch, and he said he never had an inappropriate talk, and he never vented to another woman. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I'm like, inappropriate. But everything else you said was true. What do I need to really know? Can you clarify that a little bit, hun? Because I don't remember sessions nor like me reading, and it's not because I don't love you guys, it's just because I'm in a different realm as I'm reading, so that's why. And I'm glad that he vented and got things off, and yes, it can be very difficult to vent to another female, but it's also, which, as I'm going into you and him, it's a good thing that he is venting. You want him to vent because he cares for you so much, so much, but he doesn't know how to go through these trial and errors. So, we he tends like, "Oh, I'm not being man enough," or, "Oh, I'm not doing this enough." Like that's bullshit because he is. And on the other hand is giving you a hard time, so you're getting um a lot of this, and I apologize for that. And inappropriate talk. I don't know what the inappropriate talk was, but I don't know if that's the right word for it. But when it comes to him, he's just making sure that we're okay, meaning you and him, not me and him, obviously. And that is something that is good. I know it might be scary, like why is he questioning this? Monica, not in any way. He's trying to figure out where he's at in your relationship, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Look at that as a positive. As he's reaching out, trying to figure out, what path am I on, the right path, am I not on the right path, why are we fighting all the time, should we be fighting all the time, am I doing this enough, am I not? And him coming home in those lows, and then you're like, "Hey, how are you?" Like a little bitty uppity, and he's like, "Fine." That doesn't help the situation. We all have those days and times, but when it comes to that, Just be there for him like you have been. That's it. And you got to talk to each other. If you don't, it's going to fail. And by him reaching out, I don't think is inappropriate at all. I don't know if that, in that context, it had to do with my sister. Oh shit. It had to do with my sister. See, I don't remember this. Um, he needs to talk to you, and with him talking to you and the feelings that he has, if he's keeping this in the family, mm-mm, mm-mm, no, no, we're not doing that. You wear your heart on your sleeve, and you're you you'll get burned. Just the way that you are, so loving and caring. I don't want you to get burned, um, which you're already tarnished from what has happened. And that's going on, and with that going on, because I was like, inappropriate conversation with what did I do? Well, I know what you mean now. Confusion is confusion, and no communication will kill the relationship. And you guys have held on for a very, very long time. I feel he's always been a part of your life and vice versa. And that could be where your sister came in of that situation. Now, if this is a newer thing, we can't have that. We just can't. But I don't know if you can let go. Like, I don't know if you can do that. And look, I understand, because the love and the attachment I have for him through you, I feel it, and it's so we've been together for 28 years. There you go. Because I'm like, it's so much that's too much to like lose, right? However, you should come first in everything. Everything, my girl, everything. And that there's no excuse for having he shouldn't even look left, right, up and down anyway when it comes to any woman but you. I need you to and I had this conversation in somebody's session the other day, a session. I need you to check in with each other. Sit on the bed. Hey, you all right? Yeah, you know that tone with him. You've been together for him for 28 years. You know that tone. um, get it out of him. Get it out of him. Start a book. Start a journal together. Have a journal. I have a journal from my first love that we would write back and forth together with. Unfortunately, he passed, but um, it did help because we weren't face to face. I can understand that you felt that way. Um, the flirty, I understand that, being 28 years together. He probably didn't know what was going to happen and how long I'd be with you, and that's part of it. I don't want this to circle around into an argument every single time something comes up. Tiana, beautiful name. I feel like I sometimes sensitive to the spiritual world, and I think it's causing me anxiety. Any suggestions? Yes, anxiety is the biggest part of my problem in life. Not just the post traumatic. It is spiritual world. So let me explain something, Tiana. If I gotta go to the store, I have to prepare myself. My husband says, "Oh, let's go to the store." I have to literally sit here for like an hour and prepare myself to go to the store, whether it's something of little food shopping or big food shopping. Um, my son will put his arm out. He's 13 years old. He will put his arm out saying, "Here you go, Ma," and so I can squeeze his arm as I'm walking through the grocery store because I'm so sensitive and I'm emotional on top of that. So when it comes to that movement, you have to work through it and bite down. Now, if you get a lot of anxiety because you're so sensitive to the spiritual world, you need to open that up more. And that's more teaching yourself. Get that veil open and start focusing in on you if you want to. If not, then you need to close it. But to open it up, you're a natural empath, which most of us are. Um, we've been through a lot. We will have our own journeys and our own stories and trauma, and with that comes comes more of us being open-minded and more caring. And that's another thing is, like, why do people got to be so ugly, saying ugly things and just being nasty to each other? And that's not what life's about, not nowadays. I mean, it's just it's fucked up. So Tiana, just start by the food store. And if you have anxiety walking into the food store, breathe through it, go through this, and take it. Like, take it when you go into the store of, why do I have that anxiety? Do you have anxiety towards a certain individual as you pass? What's the anxiety of going to the store? Is it the anxiety in the car? What is causing the anxiety? You got to start there first, Lovey. I want to start there first with you. It's a lot. I'm sorry, guys, that this turned out this way. I'm sorry for that. Who's apologizing for what? I can't see anything. It's all love here, guys. All love. Wait, Susan, I answered your question, didn't I, honey? Okay. Just take a deep breath. We're all having a rough time. It's not easy. Take a deep breath. It's a difficult week, difficult night, and that's exactly what I said in my video today. That's exactly what I said in my video. Okay. Biba, health scan or any messages from my papa tonight. I'm gonna get my handy dandy notebook and pen. Puppy. Okay, keep hearing January very loud. January can be a birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with January. I want you to hold that, whether it's immediate family living or our loved ones that are on the other side, okay? Also, when it comes to this, he's a very hard worker. So he shows me his hands, and I see his hands that they are dirty, which is just my symbol. Not that they're actually dirty. It's just my symbol that I worked physically with my hands. His birthday. Thank you for validating that. I do appreciate that very much. Um, so working with his hands, there's actually something somebody has of his that he has made. I can see him making it. He was really good with woodwork. Almost like this looks like a size of a coffee table. Like, when you can put things in, like blankets and something. Like, I can't think of it right now. Um, he goes, a wedding present, a wedding present. So he's made a wedding present for somebody in the family. Um, Sorry, I just want to make sure I get that out in the open because I can smell the wood, and that's what they'll make me do, and I can feel the top of it as well. Welcome if you're new. Just so you know, normally there's a video of me and you can see me, so I'm so sorry. Um, so you're welcome. You're welcome. He okay. So my heart is palpitating, so I do know that I had prior heart issues, which he says runs in the family. Also, I do taste alcohol, so I don't know who liked to drink or had a drinking issue, but I do taste that. And again, that's not only on the other side, that is actually here around us in our immediate family as well. I do see a total of 4 children. He keeps holding up four, which could be four of you guys. There's four kiddos in the family, four grandchildren. I just have to stick to why he showed me four, four, four. It is important as I go through that with you. He is right there, heart failure. I'm sorry. And it's just my way of feeling connecting. He doesn't feel that way. It's just my way of going about it. So that's why, Biba, I'm doing that. Sorry, that was my dog. Um, so it's just important that he's coming straight through for you. Yes, 4 kids. He's strong. He wants to be right there with you. Um, he goes, "What's going on, sweetheart? What's going on?" He also wants to talk about that he feels like, with every kid is different, and we all know that, right? But it's almost like you're my youngin', you're my princess, you're my princess. So I didn't have as much time with you than I did with the others, and he's just showing me that, of making me feel this way, and I want you to know that I guide and he goes, no, 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 I don't guide. I circle around. I circle around, to make sure you should hear my voice. Not, you shouldn't be able to see me. Unfortunately, tonight, I don't know what happened. But you should be able to hear me though. So within this though, Miss Beepa, I do want to acknowledge that he's very strong. He is, and so he keeps circling around, and you are his princess. However, the way that he's saying princess sounds different. There's an accent tone to it. And can you remember, there's a wood, like I can open it up almost, and that's why I keep there's something I keep opening up that he made that is important, and you can find out it later. I'm not worried about it. I just want to get that out right. There is an ear infection going on within the family as well. He is the strongest, not was the strongest. He still is the strongest, Biba. Um, and he will always be your papi. Always be your papi. It's so funny because I call my husband that, and my son is Poppy, so I will always twist those up. Definitely check on that and get back to me because he keeps showing it to me, and like normally I'll draw it for you, and I'm trying the best to like describe it. It is it looks like it's stained wood, by the way, too. So it's not just like wood; it's stained, and it's been around for a little bit. Victoria, is the third time a charm? Will this work out? Deep breath. Are you having assistance with this? Hold on, I keep hearing doctor's office, and then I also keep hearing assistance. You're very welcome, Biba. Thank you for allowing me to read him. What a kind man. Okay, so have you been to, is this the only doctor you guys have been to? And I know what you're asking, so that's why I went right into you. I know what you're asking, so that's why I'm not, you know what I mean? I don't have to go into all of it. So okay. So Victoria, the third time the charm. I I'm gonna be honest though. I Victoria, I keep hearing it sticks, and there's clapping, like there's clapping that it sticks. Um, but I'm not hearing until November. So there's something about November, and just think about birthdays, any type of dates within you and your spouse, please. So both sides, I need you to pull together about November, because I know by November either I am or I already know. Do you understand me? So if it's not the third time, there's a fourth time. And I don't see any more after that. I just have to be honest with you, as I go through that. So I'm not trying to upset you, but I want to make sure I either know by November that thumbs up all the way, or I find out in November, okay? Miss Lauren Marie, is my son safe when he sleeps with his other mom at her boyfriend's house? He comes home, like I gotta retrain him all over again. There's something a little going on over there where, as that instinct, something's really off, really off. Um, Safe, yes, but Victoria, you're so welcome, and please keep me updated, okay? Because, um, when it comes to all of that, we always love new vibe drivers, little to any age, I should just say, wink, wink. Um, but Miss Lauren, he comes back and he's different. Um, his demeanor, how he's expressing himself is different. I even see you like looking like, is there marks on him? Like, I'm really trying. I don't see. Hold on. Bear with me, Lauren. Yes, okay. Sorry, I'm taking a sip of coffee. I know you guys can't see me, so it's a pain in the ass tonight. Um, he's alert. So, like, Lauren, your son's alert. He is safe. It's actually the both of them that I'm going, what is going on? What is going on? Why is it the both of them? I don't understand this. So, this summertime is really going to tell us much more, and I don't want it to get that more. I don't see markings on him, but I know mentally, like, I don't need my boy ignored. Nobody needs their boy ignored. I'm trying to like re-put this in, as you guys know, just because I'm gonna cry. But with that, nobody needs to be ignored, and that's the case. Is I don't know if he's being pushed towards the side of like, go play, go do what you want, just go play, and that's not the right thing because I'm not getting the same as I normally do. I know, Lauren, I know, and it's always chaotic, and he can't handle that. None of us can. um Especially at this age, he cannot. I mean, he's as he's leaving, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's like a whole. I'm disrupting him by having him go there, and I know it's very difficult. Yes, I can't. Oh, well, I know. Neither can I, Mama. I know I'm with you, but in all honesty, abuse wise, no, 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 no. But there is ignoring going on, which is not cool. That's not okay at all. So it's like we need to have a sit down, and it's a very uncomfortable sit down because I feel like you would punch her in the face if it came to it. You know what I mean? He he asks to go there because he has free range. I would ask too. Let's go do what you want. Go, go, go. Go do what you want. He's got free range. He can do what he wants. But I would start having real conversations go on there for real. True. Yeah, just know he's safe though. He is safe, and he's a smart kid. He's smart. He is smart. You just know that change. That's what's aggravating. Maureen, my very dear friend is about to pass. They say she's gonna go very soon. Do you see anything for me? Miss Maureen, I just heard Patty, like patty cakes, Patty. No, don't worry about the name, as I tell everybody, until it clicks in later, which I'm okay with. But I want to make sure, for you and I, that I get that right. Patty. Um, Valerie, I heard like germs or Jeremy for a minute when you asked me that. Um, Sorry, I'm tapping into a little bit of everybody, so bear with me. Yeah, I hear the rattle in her, and she's Jackie. Jackie. So I was like, Patty, 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 Jackie, Jackie, Jackie. Thank you, thank you. Um, I have a Jeremy or germs. Um, so within within you, this friendship, this is one of a kind, and we don't get friends that often that are like this, and to go through this with life with through her, it's going to be very difficult because that the phone has stopped ringing in itself, the communication, because she cannot communicate. I don't, as her in her condition as she is. um Thank you, Norma. I wanted to make sure. That's why I stopped saying I went germs with you for that reason. I do want to acknowledge, though, I'm closing my eyes, like you can see me. I just heard the 19th birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with the 19th. Also, there is a male father figure that is very strong coming through. I hear apologizing on my side. So when a loved one apologizes, it's not only just because of a certain way that they have passed, but it's more or less um, paying attention, paying attention, paying attention. So I see that door opening and shutting, which is just my symbol that I came and went. There was a lot that I should have paid more attention to and being more assertive. Is that the right word? That's not the right word. More attentive towards your needs. As a kid, you were very sensitive, and you still are a sensitive person, as I am as well. And so we take every little thing and it will hurt us, right? But we just keep smiling, like, okay, I'm just gonna keep going on until somebody really pisses us off, and then we go off. Your best friend is going to keep you level headed like she always has. She's going to be that phone. Just like I tell people I'm that three-way phone call, right? I'm just a three-way phone call for everybody. She, you'll have your own phone for her. Um, and can you promise that her hair will be done? Sorry, there's something about her hair. As I'm able to go into loved ones that are not able to communicate, that are still in the physical world, but their spirit is in between. At the moment, I do need you to know that she's talking about her hair. It needs to be done. It needs to be done. And she's like, Maureen, like Maureen, it needs to be done. It needs to be done. Let's see. Beep, I'm not sure if you saw the validation before, but he was a welder, which makes sense with the dirty hands. That is amazing. Thank you for validating that. Thank you. And it's just my symbol with the dirty hands. Thank you for to tell her son, Maureen. Thank you very much. It needs to be done her hair. Like that's all I keep hearing. Um but with the welding, so like they'll show me dirty hands, which is my way of working with my hands. I'm not behind a desk. Um so that even makes me even more curious about what I keep seeing of him creating for somebody's like wedding or anniversary. There's something in that way. Validation. My husband is the one that's hard on me. We gotta come to, guys. We have our spouses are supposed to be our best friends, and it's very rare when we find that one person to be our best friend. Awesome, Biba. Thank you so much for validating that. And thank you for sharing your handsome poppy with me. I do appreciate that. Um, they're supposed to be or everything. And I don't mean, just be tough. And I know that there is, somebody kicks on the door, they'll be in front of me. I need to feel like home, and right now I'm not feeling like homey. So I do want to acknowledge that this has to be addressed and fixed. And was I laughed at too? Have you mentioned therapy and it was like a joke, like a like that? Because somebody keeps like a second laugh, like I just did, like a like okay, you gonna spend that money? You're so welcome. Love you too, Maureen. We'll be thinking about you. Biba, you too. Um, I don't know where to go. Hang on, bug trappers. They're trying to. Oh, you guys already know that they're taking things out of me already. Move, Ellen. Move, Santonio. I see this move being good. I would go for this move in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. You deserve this move. Um, Santino is a huge. I get that heart symbol, like, oh, my whole body just caves in. Um, March is very loud. Could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with March. I also keep hearing September. I'm very attractive towards the end of September. So the end of September. Um, they just yanked on my ring as well. So when they yank on my ring, there's something going on in general that I don't want to let go of nor dismiss when it comes to ring. So it doesn't have to be an engagement or wedding ring, but there's a ring in particular that it won't it keeps going. It keeps going. Norma, he was just letting you know he was here on. Hey guys, so since you can't see me, obviously, this weekend I'm gonna have to pop in because this is gonna bother the living crap out of me. Like, and I keep like starting and stop camera, start camera. No, but Sean has everything under control, right? He tries. I'm not gonna pick with him too much. Um, I do thank you though, guys, for allowing me to read all of you tonight. It's just been a lot, and like I said, like before you guys head out, just this weekend, just somebody says about their brother, Jess. Jess, hold on, Dawn. Before you say you should be, hold on. Jess, about your brother. I am trying to get my kids. Um, I saw pacing back and forth in a small area, which would be a room, like just a small area in general. And as I'm pacing back and forth, um, it's a quick. He's about to take my voice, and I apologize. You're welcome, love. It's very quick. I wouldn't say plans because there was things he said I half-assed it. I half-assed it. I half-assed it. Like I didn't think about um finding me. I didn't think about anything. He keeps pointing to his phone. He keeps pointing to his phone, and I don't want to dismiss that. Love you too, Brenda. Thank you so much for hanging on. Thank you. Even though I want to cry. I do appreciate all the love from all you guys. You Vibe Tribers are amazing. Everybody knew thank you as well. But with your brother, he keeps doing like, oh no, sis, I have to ask this shit. I have to ask it. Even with Sodo, I'm not saying he goes, I'm not saying I regretted it. Do you understand that? Yes, they said spontaneous. He's shot himself. Honey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And that's exactly off a whim. Okay, off a whim. Let me know about the phone because he keeps like with the phone, with the phone, with the phone. Um, I wasn't sure because it was so outraged. It's not the norm for him. Correct. He is pointing to a female in general that's on the ground that I'm kind of like I have mixed feelings about. Like as a sister, he said you have mixed feelings about. He goes, and I have mixed feelings about. So I don't know if I was going through my own thing in my own head, but I need you to know. And I have to repeat everything, and I don't like to all the time. But he says this is not something I regretted. Do you understand me? Watching you go through what you go through, but I'm okay. I'm supposed to be where I am. I'm okay. He keeps talking about Nan, where he has a grandmother's fake girlfriend was there, like my sister-in-law to me. That's why he's saying exactly what he's saying. Um, you you have some type of way with her, and then he did as well. But there's just things off of a whim, that certain things are said and haven't been said. Oh my god, thank you so much. This answers what I need. That's all. That's all, hun. I got you, Jess, and thank you for coming on. And I thank all of you for coming on. I know it's not easy, and you try to get your questions in. I try to do as much as I can. I'm at 3 hours and 13 minutes at this point. Um, what I'm gonna do next Tuesday, since I'm gonna figure this out so we don't have this problem, but what I'm gonna do next Tuesday is we'll just come in and do this. I rather not I rather just read like I used to read. But I guess I'll just save that for my sessions because my sessions have been absolutely outstanding. Like the person just saying anything for me. I rather that like of questions so then I don't have to fully go into depth. Like I can go to exactly who I feel and say. One person just asked me about their individual, um, and I didn't. Norma, you're so welcome, and thank you for allowing me to share my gift with you. Same with you, Jess. God bless you as well. Much love. All I need is the loved ones part, and we can do that. So let's do that Tuesday. So then I'm able to do it quickly, like I just was able to do for the last hour and 45 minutes without the video. Um, and we can keep going that way. I just feel it's more better, but let me have some time with certain people because there are some objects that are thrown around that I want to make sure. Um, yes, so Lisa, see at the bottom it says goodvibesreadings.com. If you subscribe to the Vibe Tribers, it's completely free. You're going to subscribe, and once every month, either on the 12th or the 15th, is when we open up. You do get every Monday email from me. I'm not the type of medium to harass people because I hated being harassed by mediums. So I send out a reading of your week, Monday through Friday. You do not have to keep it scrambled to days, but I work very hard on it, and we have over thousands of people that open it a week that really enjoy it. And you also get notified first when you subscribe. Like I said, it's completely free. You get notified when I open up. They do go fast. I used to be 2 years out until I refused to stop. I didn't want people waiting 2 years, so I do month to month now for that reason. So you get in. If you don't get in the that month, next month, then you get in the following month. There's always a reason why. I'm telling you now. Like every day this week and last week, it was because someone's loved one's birthday or their birthday, and it's crazy because they do go quick, but there's a reason you got in for that month at that time. I promise you. So I thank you all for coming on and dealing with the mishaps of me learning how to deal with this. As I'm guys going to be 35 years old, technology is not easy for me at all whatsoever. That's why Sean was here for 3 hours trying to show me what to do, and I still got it wrong. However, I do thank you for all coming on, and that's on Facebook, that is on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you guys so very much. Make sure you subscribe. You just subscribe, you go to goodvibesreadings.com. It's going right across the screen right now. Goodvibesreadings.com. You subscribe under the Vibe Tribers. Also under Good Vibes Cosentino, you just can Google Good Vibes Cosentino, and you'll see my public Facebook group, which there's over 13,000 of us, and then we have a private group which is Good Vibes Cosentino Medium, and there's 5,100 of us. And that's a private group, and that's where everybody shares their validations and their photos from sessions and lives. So welcome on board if you have not subscribed yet, and if you have, thank you for being part of my family, because we are, like I said, we laugh together, we stick together, we cry together, we understand each other. That's why there's no ugliness, and that's why we don't handle it here. We don't do that. We don't do it. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Dawn Lehman, thank you so much for hanging on, Mama. I do appreciate it. Everybody, Dawn Lehman is my moderator, so she gives out all the proper information as she just did. Good Vibes Cosentino Medium is the private group. Just so you can answer it, because it is private, so nobody can see what you write on there. Also, the public group is where I always go live. Okay, so you want to also make sure you like and follow that group. And then YouTube has all and every video possible that I've ever done. I think I'm missing a month out of it of last year, which I'm getting towards. But they're all labeled as well, so you can go back and check that out as well. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, happy, and healthy. God bless you all. Much love. And I'll see you Tuesday.